The conversations that I had this year were so disheartening. And I say that because a lot of people were like, oh, yeah, I just was, doing it by myself. And I never asked anybody for help because I didn't think I needed any. I didn't think it was this hard. If beginning a business and elevating a business was not hard, baby, everybody would have a business and be thriving in that. But we see that's not the case, right? So we know that it's not easy. What up, y'all? Welcome back to The Woman's Hustle, Thrills and Spills of Entrepreneurship. It's your girl, Coach K, and I appreciate you so much for taking the time out to tune in. If you are following me, if you are looking at me on YouTube, then I want you to make sure that you have subscribed to the channel and make sure that you click that notification so you do not miss another episode. If you are listening on your favorite podcast streaming platform, then do just that. Make The Woman's Hustle one of your favorites so you don't miss another episode either. I want to give a shout out to every guest that has graced the Woman's Hustle podcast this year. This is its first year, and I really appreciate you guys helping me bring this vision to life, bringing your value, your insight, your thrills, your spills. I'm super appreciative to every guest, and I'm super excited because I already have guests lined up for 2025. Hey, it is only getting better, bigger, and better. So thank you so much again. I want to talk because if I'm by myself, then y'all already know I got some things that I want to talk about, but I also got some powerful value that I'm about to drop and some dope knowledge that I'm about to throw y'all way. Okay. I want to talk about my moments for a second here. This has been an eye-opening year for your girl, and especially from a business perspective. A lot of things I let slide in business this year, right? Hey, I'm transparent, y'all. This ain't the thrills and spills for nothing. But I let a lot of things slide this year when it came to business. And I said I let because I've already stopped it. One thing about me is I did not say once New Year's or 2025 comes, I'm stopping. When I realized that it was a problem for me, I put policies in place to stop it then. And I'm not mad at anybody who chooses to wait until the new year to implement changes, but I did. So I've been standing on business for the last 2-3 months. And it has been a blessing. I want to talk about standing on business because a lot of us will not, especially when it comes to our business. And there are a few things that I want to talk about when it comes to standing on business. All right. Let me tell y'all something. The first thing I'm going to say, the price is the price. I am over people who come into your inbox, who ask you, and me, I've been standing on my prices. So it ain't me, but my clients have this frustration. I have clients who have full-blown websites. Their prices is listed on their website. But you got people that's trying to come at them and be like, oh, can I get it for this? Mm-mm. The price is the price. Now, you got people that'll be like, oh, well, you must don't want the business. I don't want broke behavior business. Does that make sense? I don't want broke behavior business. I did not come as far as I am and want to continue to go with broke behavior. I'm sorry. Now, I believe in cost effectiveness. I believe in value. But what I don't believe in is always trying to give somebody a discount because they feel that they need to have one. Yeah, no. Because what you also know is people will pay what they want to pay for. But if they feel like they can get a discount out of you, baby, they're going to try to pull it. But they ain't out here pulling it with everybody. So I want you to be intentional on your business and let them know the price is the price. There is no negotiating when it comes to your price. If you offer promotions, marketing, that is great. You have control of that. The price is the price. If you want to do a 10% off, a 20% off, if you have returning customers and you want to offer that, Hey, handle that. Do that. But what I don't want y'all to keep doing is allowing people to come into your inbox to send you a text message because they cool with you and minimize your brand and your legacy. We ain't accepting that no more. We standing on business for 2025. All right. Listen, another thing that I want y'all to talk about, or I'm going to talk about, is stop begging. Stop begging people to support you, support your brand, support your product, support your service. Stop begging for that. There is a difference between prospecting and begging. When you're prospecting, that means you are trying to figure out if they are your target customer. And y'all begging y'all family and friends to support and buy products and stuff like that. Yeah, we're not doing that in 2025 because your family and friends know what you sell. They know what you offer. If they not sharing your post, if they not liking your post, if they not telling people about your product or your service, I don't even got to finish that because y'all know what it is, right? We're not begging in 2025. You're prospecting, you're targeting your audience, and you're researching. And that's what that is. You're not begging, okay? Now, also, we're standing on business in 2025 by creating policies to make things easier for you. One thing that I was very, very adamant about myself, and my word for 2025, and I've been sharing this with everybody, is simplicity. I have a lot of levels when it comes to my business. Well, I had a lot of levels when it came to my business. And I have multiple businesses. So, I have Upgraded Mindsets, and then I also have UPM Suites, which is my lovely office here in West Peoria, Illinois. But we also provide services out of here. And this is also a business hub for other small business owners for them to have a pickup location for their products and services because we have a licensed esthetician here. All that. But anywho, and I want people to start standing on business by creating policies for their business. You got to stop just winging your services. Okay. You've got to really be adamant. You've got to have terms and conditions. You need to have rules and regulations, and every business should have them. And you've got to figure out what those are for you. It is easy to obtain that information, but if you provide a service, you need to have terms and conditions. You need to have waiver liability, all of those things. Y'all better be writing this down because I am dropping some mad free game right now. So I want y'all to make sure that y'all write these things down. But you've got to create policies because those policies are going to make life easier for you. Not saying that it's just going to be an easy flow for the business, but that is one of the back end. Remember how I talk about the ecosystem of the business? That is a part of your ecosystem. You need to have a policy in place for your services, for your product. If you sell products, are you going to do refunds? Are you going to have a non-refundable product? Like all of those things you got to think about. Yeah, we standing on business all 2025. Okay. So the main things that I'm going to recap these real quick before I go to the next topic. And yes, I have a list, y'all, because if I don't put a list down, I will get off topic. And I don't like to do that, especially when it comes to our business. All right. Just be wanting to drop so much knowledge. So I have to keep myself on task. All right. So recapping that part, standing on business 2025. The price is the price. We are not negotiating. We are not begging people to take our products or our services. We are creating policies and we are upholding those. We are making sure our terms and agreements are together. We are making sure we have waiver of liabilities if we have provide a service. We are making sure all of those things are intact for 2025. All right. So let me move on to the next thing. Now, I just dropped all that knowledge, right? I just dropped all that game. Oh, yeah, let me give a shout out real quick. The Journey is Necessary. Upgraded Mindsets.shop. Go ahead and check them out. Multiple colors available in hoodies, tees, all that good stuff. So go shop, okay? But moving on, I want to talk about support. Because, and I'm not talking about support for people buying your product or service. I'm talking about the support that you need when you are trying to build, scale, and pivot in business, right? You need a support team. The conversations that I had this year were so disheartening. And I say that because a lot of people were like, oh, yeah, I just was, doing it by myself. And I never asked anybody for help because I didn't think I needed any. I didn't think it was this hard. I literally had a conversation today with a client. I just didn't think it was going to be this hard. If beginning a business and elevating a business was not hard, baby, everybody would have a business and be thriving in that. But we see that's not the case, right? So we know that it's not easy. But the one thing that frustrates me is when I see people talk about how people are gatekeeping, how people don't want to tell them where they got their information from, how people don't want to share this and share that. Now, I ain't saying that it's not out there, because it is. But the problem with that is I could give you all of my resources, everything that I do. But if you don't know how to implement it, you just got a bunch of tools that's sitting there and you don't know what to do. Because that's really where the problem is. Oh, yeah, I want all these resources, you can give it to me, you act like it's this, you act like you created it. No. And I drop free game all the time. Hence the woman's hustle, okay? But the problem is, once I give you that free game, what are you going to do with it? How are you going to implement it? What's your strategy in making sure you're successful in doing so? Because that's what y'all don't talk about. Oh, yeah, I got all these free, and it is resources out here. Like you have the SBA that has SCORE mentors. You have the Minority Business Development Center. If you're here in Peoria, that's what we have here. You have the Small Business Development Center, which is like, and I'm pretty sure that these are in different cities as well. I'm just speaking off the ones that I know here in my city. And they all offer free resources, right? But once you get those resources, what are you going to do with them? Y'all don't know what to do with the resources that you're given. And this is where I come into play. And this is how I help. Because what happens, and this has happened probably a dozen times this year, is people have received the resources from these centers. And shout out to them for giving it, because I think it's amazing. But you have a book full of free resources. You have a folder full of tips and tools that they've given you. But what they didn't tell you is how to use them. Do you know how to use them? Exactly. So as coming into upgraded mindset, that's what I help with. Whatever strategies, tools, tips, resources you may already have, not only am I going to drop some to you as well, but I'm going to show you how to utilize them and maximize them for your business. And that, my friend, is what upgraded mindsets is all about. So you can have all the tools in the world, folks. But if you don't know what you're doing with them, how is that going to help you? Exactly. So the reason why I wanted to talk about this and how we standing on business in 2025 is because I have a powerful platform that will be launching January of 2025. And if you are watching this show, then you are going to get a chance to get in at a rate that ain't going to be available to everybody. All right. So pay attention. Introducing Purpose Path. Purpose Path is my new membership program that is available for budding entrepreneurs, for people that are having the vision of becoming an entrepreneur. I really wanted to create a space for us to be able to have high quality access to information that is going to help us grow, that is going to help you get clear on what it is that you want for your business, that is going to give you the motivation, the accountability, the insight to be more productive, but also the support that we need. Purpose Path is going to be a community where you have access to all of that information 24/7. Not only will you have access to those tools, but you will also have me on your screen once a month, live in coaching. I will be providing you right on the spot once a month. You will be able to ask me anything that you want to ask me when it comes to your business, and I will be able to provide you the insight to help you with that. Now, although I love us ladies, I'm not limiting this to us ladies, because another thing Purpose Path is going to do is connect you with like-minded. And although I love us and I empower us to the day I die, but what I have also learned is I have some great partnerships with some amazing men out here who want it works more than me. And those partnerships have warranted more collaborative opportunities. It has expanded my reach. It has increased my reach. It has given me clientele. Yeah, Purpose Path is going to be all of that. For those that want it, because what I want y'all to understand is you have to want this. You joining a membership and you not doing nothing and being actionable, that's not on me. Because the tools is going to be right there for you. And I'm also going to give you the guidance to show you how to implement them. I'm super excited. So again, if you are listening to this episode, then you will have the opportunity to get in at a free rate before the price go up. All right. So listen, y'all, I wanted to share this. One, I wanted to make sure I dropped some empowering gems for the end of the year. And I haven't really talked solo dolo for a while because I've had some amazing guests. Again, shout out to everybody who has blessed the Woman's Hustle and provided value and insight. And I'm just super appreciative. And we just getting started. But I also wanted to let you know that in order for you to scale and pivot, you are not going to be able to do that by yourself. You will need a support team. You will need somebody to help you with all of those free resources that you keep downloading, those freebies that you keep getting. You got to learn how to use them. All right. So listen, share this with somebody who will definitely get some value from it. But I also want you to reach out. You go to www.upgradedmindsets.life and you will go to what we offer, and Purpose Path will be right there for you to activate your membership. So once you watch this, I want you to go check it out, and I want you to get in where you fit in, because the price won't be that price forever, baby. Remember what I told you? We standing on business. We standing on business. All right. So make sure you go visit www.upgradedmindsets.life. Click on what we offer, program services, and you will see Purpose Path right there for you to activate your membership. All right. You always know you can reach out with any questions, and you can schedule complimentary consultations. I am doing those for a limited time. So if you see this now, your best bet is to get in where you fit in, because that's going away too. And I'm standing on business. Thank you guys so much for an amazing year. I look forward to supporting you, empowering you, and continuing to uplift you in any way that I can here at Upgraded Mindsets. It has been an amazing ride. Maybe I'm just getting started. Stay dope, stay focused, stay intentional in the growth of your business, and I'll holla back.